Welcome back to the Third Identity channel, part of the novaTopFlex family. If you didn't remember this already, or if you are new to the Third Identity channel, this is the novaTop, geotop, futotop identity. I consider this to be the futoTopFlex identity. Originally intended for mathematics, but this is literally anything but technology and geography. This is a back channel that I may not maintain at all times, at least not to the same extent as the main technology and geography intersecting channels. But in this video, you will see me, as you have already seen, attempt to trace superscripts and subscripts in Unicode using a font that I am trying to create for this channel and for myself. I will save this font after I'm done with this, as well as with the next set of symbols. I have another set of symbols coming up soon. Wait for that video. It's about arrows, directional arrows. Also, I have posted on Mastodon our directional arrows punctuation symbols. I was wondering if anyone knew over there how they would consider arrows punctuation. Is sketching a right arrow punctuation? Is sketching a left arrow punctuation? Are superscripts and subscripts punctuation? I don't think so. But it could be, and who knows when it is punctuation and who it isn't. But in any case, enjoy the rest of the video, and also, have you already seen Superscript 2 and Superscript 3? The square and cube symbols are already in an earlier Unicode block, so they do not need to be repeated again. So the Unicode blocks that would be Superscript 2 and Superscript 3, they're already implied to exist there, but they have existed elsewhere. Other numbers, this is actually the first place they appear. Subscripts, similar situation there. But again, as you may or may not have already known, sorry about assuming not, either way, I've performed all the superscripts available. Now I just need to do subscripts. Subscript 2 and Subscript 3 are not necessarily expected to be used as commonly. There are uses for Subscript 2 and Subscript 3, but most common are Superscript 2 and Superscript 3, which is why they appear earlier in the Unicode code charts. This is actually not necessarily intended to be for technology, but for the creative side. Because this is a graphic design video, it's on the back channel. If you want to learn more about the Unicode system itself, please go to my main channel at novaTopFlex. Thank you. But as you may tell, I am actually trying to trace the subscripts available. And while recording most of these videos, I have also used the official Unicode code charts to demonstrate what exactly I'm supposed to be doing, what exactly I'm supposed to be tracing, what exactly I'm supposed to be doing for whatever. Not necessarily just for my actions, but for what exactly I need to trace and whatnot. Now, I'm almost done with the subscripts. I've already done all the superscripts, if I know correctly, but there are still subscripts I need to do. So like subscript plus, subscript minus, subscripts of all sorts of subscripts. Again, it depends on your context, whether subscripts or superscripts are appropriate, or even if they're supposed to be used at all. And yes, sometimes there are also smaller characters in the Unicode code charts. There are small letters that are not superscript, not subscript, but positioned right in the middle. And yes, but that goes to other characters. Now, this is actually information about the Superscript 2 and 3 and others. That Subscript A, it tells me which Unicode characters exist. And it skips over characters that are not known to BirdFont. Again, BirdFont is not the same as FontForge. At least, it's again if you have watched an earlier video where I talked about BirdFont as my font editor of choice. And don't worry if nothing looks, or don't worry if this isn't perfect or if there's any imperfection in here, obviously, but this is about superscripts and subscripts. I'm mostly doing subscripts now, but I did superscript earlier. This is actually a subscript schwa. I don't remember if there's a superscript schwa in this code chart. But again, this is Unicode, And specifically, I am looking at the range roughly from U plus 2070 through U plus 209F, all using the Unicode code charts. I only have a few more symbols to attempt, and then I will be done with this video. But I am not done with all of Unicode yet. That would take a very long while, and not all the Unicode characters are used by all the people in the world equally or anything else like that. There are some that are not about who you are. There are some that are about what you do. There are emoji characters in Unicode as well. And this is officially from the code charts at unicode.org, which is exactly how we get our modern systems. I'm not using the ASCII symbols anymore. I'm using the Unicode symbols now that I'm going beyond ASCII with superscripts and subscripts. I did not type any of those superscripts or subscripts in this video, and I will not do so next video either. If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more, please like, comment, share, subscribe, try to hack the YouTube algorithm, and ring the bell as a notification. And thanks for watching. Signing out.